I am Mathi. I am 18 years old, also player from Chile.
Hi guys, Philip here. So today I'm here with Mati and we're gonna be talking about the so-called curse of being a #1 OS player, and we're just gonna be talking about his his past, his present, and of course a little bit about his future. So hi Mati, how are you doing today?
Hi. Doing fine, I guess.
How was your day today?
Well, I mean, it's been like my quarantine's been like I haven't been out of my house in a very long time.
Oh, how bad is
So-
it there currently? Because it's
No,
pretty
it's very
relaxed
bad
here.
here in Chile.
Oh,
No, I mean we basically can't go outside.
wait, like at all? Is it like government mandated? Like you can't go
Yeah,
outside?
you need permission to go outside.
Wait,
I
so
just
how do you buy
Yeah.
like groceries and stuff?
My mom goes for it. I don't leave the house at all. Like
Oh, does she have to get permission or like do you have like an hour?
yeah,
when
she
you can
has
go?
permission for it.
Aha.
She has it. So
Right.
yeah, it's very complicated. I can't leave the house at all. It's fucking stressful.
Hmm. So tell me, did quarantine like affect you in any way? I mean, of course you can't leave, but does
Yeah.
it make you feel like worse than usual or what's up with
No,
that?
I mean, I think it affected everyone, of course, but personally, it wasn't a really bad thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, to be honest, it's not like I go out that much, like my entire life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
I mean, this year is like the year I've left the house the least.
I mean,
But-
yeah, because of the whole like virus.
Yeah, if I wasn't in quarantine, I would go outside a lot more. It's not like I never leave the house. It's just that right now it's way more than before.
Yeah. I guess it's more annoying when the government tells you can't leave the house when you like instead you
Yeah.
actually don't want to leave the house.
Like I do have friends and I gonna fucking go meet up with them, but I can't. So it's kind of stressful in that way.
Yeah, well, hopefully you can make it up like on Discord or something. I don't know what you use for texting, but
Oh, of course every day I'm with my friends on Discord. I would really like to hang out with them in person, of course.
yeah.
But
So
yeah, I hope next year we can do something.
yeah, I'm not sure if this is gonna be over. So let's hope that it is at least
I'm not sure
soon.
either. I mean, this year, Cowboys also event couldn't even be done. I
Yeah.
hope next year it can happen.
Were you planning like on going or?
No, I mean, I hope next year Cowboys also event can happen. I mean,
Oh, I thought that you said that like in the context that you wanted to actually go to it.
no, I mean, I'm not sure if I was gonna go this year. But maybe next year I might think I'll go. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a lot of money, cause you know.
Yeah, I went last year. I was gonna go this year, like I
Oh.
was thinking about it, but
But
then
yeah.
it kind of got
Everything
canceled.
happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so fucking sad, man. So
Yes.
many people.
Yeah, people already started buying tickets and stuff. Oh wow. So I'm gonna move on to the first question, which would be, well, how did you get into Oz? How did you find out about the game?
Okay, so okay, this is a long time ago. This was on 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, December 2014, sometime around there. Basically, at the end of that year, I was searching for rhythm games. I was searching, like I literally searched for games similar to Guitar Hero. That's what I searched.
Oh, did you play Guitar Hero before, or?
Yeah, I wasn't a pro or anything. I just really liked that game. When I was like 10 years old, and yeah, so in 2014 I was like, oh, I remember this game. I want to play something similar. Like I want to play music. I want to play a rhythm game. So I found this video from Whoop Whoop Wolf. It was the fucking Ronald McDonald's one. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, Owen.
Yeah, Owen was here. That was it.
Yeah.
I watched that video and I was like, what is this? I didn't understand anything at first, of course. So I just saw the video and like I didn't know what was happening. But I just downloaded the game. And I tried it out. And I thought it was very fun. I played it with mouse click at first. I didn't know you could play with the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone went through that. But it was I was so bad at the beginning, like I couldn't do 1 star, I think.
So, were you like addicted to it at the beginning? Like, did you just like constantly want to keep playing it, or?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember. I think, like, I just got hooked instantly because most people like download it and don't play it for a long time and then come back to it. But for me, it was like I got addicted to the game instantly.
Yeah.
I never stopped playing since I downloaded. That's my case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had the same thing. Like, I started playing in 2016, and I downloaded the game, and I instantly just got hooked to it because, you know, I got like a C rank, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so bad. I want to like keep getting better.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was like doing the same thing. I got C ranks, and I want that to be an S rank. A lot of maps. So I wanted to get rid of all my A ranks, make them all S ranks. That was my like first motivation.
Yeah, I did that like for the old default maps, like My Love and those maps.
Fear Rain.
Yeah, so Rain was my favorite map. I played it like a shit ton. I just kept playing the map because it was a really good song. Yeah,
it's a great song.
So I just kept playing it. I think that's actually like the most fun I had with the game. Period. Because as soon as I found out about the rankings, about PP, it just kind of turned from getting a good score and getting like an S rank to like getting the best PP playing. It's like, you know, it's just
you
not
won
the same.
PP. You won the PP. Yeah, we got on the game after the PP changes. Like before, PP didn't even exist, so we weren't there.
But in 2014.
Yeah, when I got in the game, PP was already there.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know how long they changed it, but it was already there.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, 2014 was like when they introduced PPV2, something around that time. I don't remember.
Yeah, before that was PPV1, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So, tell me, you started playing. How long did it take you to like actually feel that you're good at the game? Because you went from 2014 to like just starting out to 2018 to being a top player, and of course getting #1. I'm not sure nowadays. 4 years to become a top player is not that suspicious because you had people like Vaxay and I'm not sure who else could be such an Amrek, for example.
Amrek is like the fastest improvement player of all time, I would say.
Yeah, I would probably be torn between either Vaxei or Emmerich,
Or
and then
Emmerich.
maybe
Yeah,
Rafis in
true.
third place, because
Yeah, they
all
too
three of
improved.
them just
Yeah, they three
shot out.
so fast.
Yeah. So thinking about it, when you started originally playing the game, you of course saw Wolf, but after that, did you see any
Yeah.
players that inspired you to try your best?
Aside from Wolf, I mean, Wolf, I have to say, was my biggest inspiration, probably for the longest time in this game. Like, even more than Kokisi himself. Of course, Kokisi was one of my inspirations. But Wolf was, like, special because I used to watch all of his YouTube videos and his streams. And he was, like, so good at the game, but he was also really fun to watch. Like, he was so funny. He was so entertaining. So Wolf was like my biggest inspiration, and then probably I have to say Easy, Rafis, and I don't know if you know Pion.
Not sure.
He was like rank 1 player from Chile, like for the longest time.
Aha. Well, I probably wouldn't
Yeah,
know. What was his like peak rank?
big rank. He was like, I think he got into the top 50 or got close to there. I'm pretty sure he was 2 digits at some point. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, I don't know if he
But
was
yeah,
active when I started playing, so.
he was like the best player from Chile. He was. A lot of old players know him actually because he was like really good at the game. So yeah, he was like one of my inspirations as well.
So, them being an inspiration, nowadays looking at people, we don't have like people that are inspired by Rafis or Cookiezi as much because they're not in the spotlight anymore. Back in 2016 or so, we all, of course, had Cookiezi, Angel Sim, Rafis. Who else would be there?
Oh my god, I forgot about saying Angel Sim and HVIC. Those two are still one of my inspirations.
Yeah, so I don't know too much about HVIC because he just kind of quit when I started playing, so that's kind of unfortunate for me. But I did see a lot of his scores, but I'm just not familiar with the lore.
Basically, he was like, I would say he was one of the most ahead of these time players. Some of his scores are still like very hard for most players to this date. He was so ahead of his time.
Yeah, I remember, like, I can't like remember the specific maps now, but just watching him play was amazing. I think he did a score, if I recall correctly, on that one. What's the name of the map? It's like, god damn it, I can't remember now. It was Doom Max or something like that.
Oh, Delta Max.
Yeah, Delta Max. Yeah, I think that was one of the last scores he made. He set on the game.
I think he like S-ranked it or something.
Yeah, I think he broke on the end on the bursts, but
yeah,
that was
so
like,
long ago.
Yeah, so just thinking about him doing that back whenever he did it, like I think 2017, 2018, and nobody was even close to that, it just shows that he still had it even though he quit. Well, I don't know how long ago now. I think he quit in 2016. Yeah. But nowadays, I think 2019, 2020 is when people finally caught up to what he was doing years ago. So
yeah, now people have reached his skill, of course.
Yeah.
But it took a lot of time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it took literally years for someone to be as good as him.
Yeah, such a good fucking player.
So we're gonna move on to you being a top player yourself. When was the first time when you actually started getting recognized by people? Like, what rank was it? Do you know?
When I started getting like recognized, probably, like, I don't know if you know this, but before I didn't even play DT. First, I was like only normal player. I remember my first 500 PP score was normal on Nano Omoy de Caquera. I don't know if you know that map.
Oh, I think I do. Yeah.
That was my first 500. I still remember it. My first 800 was Hard Rock. Before that, I was like only Hard Rock and no mod player. Like I didn't touch DT at all
So what made
until
you switch to DT?
until I got on the top 100 or something like that. But I did some, I think, recognizable plays. Like I did to the Terminus HDHR. I don't know if you know that.
That's the vector map, I think.
No. It's to the Terminus by Foreground Eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
I
got
did that
confused.
with HDHR when Kukisi was the only one who did it. I think that was like the first score people like put eyes on me, basically. And Omega Kakera too, I think. That was very good at the time. But then I started playing DT.
So
And
how was
I
it?
started.
How was it transitioning from like Nomad and HR to DT?
How was the transition?
Well, yeah, because you I don't know, higher AR, I guess, bigger OD.
So for me at the start, I couldn't play DT at all. I had to practice a lot, and also I couldn't alternate at first. So I had to learn how to alternate because my single tab is just not that good. So learning how to alternate was so hard for me. I had to practice it for like months until I basically got good at it. And when I made my like playstyle, which is alternating and starting triples and streams with my middle finger. I always do that. That's like my playstyle for a very long time. That's when I got like comfortable with playing DT. Also, I had 60 hertz for a long, like, I think I got rank 1 with 60 hertz still. And I was able to read like 9.3. So I think I was like very good for my time with DT. I improved like very fast at it. It wasn't really hard once I learned my playstyle. So yeah, that was it. I got comfortable with playing DT, and then I don't know, everything happened.
Yeah, you
so
got
fast.
you got comfortable with
Everything
playing
happened
DT,
so
and
fast.
yeah, and then just shot up.
Yeah, like it happened
instantly.
like literally in months, because when I started playing DT, I started climbing the ranks so fast. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I don't have like the graphs or anything. I was looking at Reddit posts when you got number 1, and unfortunately there isn't any like graph that I can look at. Maybe if I check Osudemi, let me actually look.
There
at
should
that.
be one, because like my climb, I think was very very fast.
Let's see how
Like
far.
my climb to rank 1.
Osudemi has you from 2017. Let's see. So in 2017
Oh, nice.
you had 10k PP. Let's see, what rank was that? Does it even say here? You were
Wait,
already.
can you give me the link for that page,
Yeah.
please?
So
Thank
you
you,
were
thank you.
in June of 2017. You were already ranked 28, and the second one in Chile.
Let me see this. Wait. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and you reached top 10. Let's see, top 10. October 2017, and then you just like stagnated there for a bit. And early 2018, you went from 10 to 7, then 3rd, and you were number 1 for a bit. Let's see, you were like number 1 for a year or so, actually, like almost.
Yeah, I
a
was
year.
rank 1 for a very long time.
I mean, it's still very impressive. If you just quickly scroll by the entire thing, you haven't been out of like top 20 for at least 2 2 years. Let's see.
I mean, I didn't play in 2019 at all.
Yeah, but you
So
still stayed number. Let's see. The worst rank you had was number
15.
14. Yeah, 15?
15.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I can see it.
that was my lowest rank since 2017 or 2018. I mean.
That is actually really impressive. So, let's see here.
Yeah, but as you can see, from 2018 and on,
Mm-hmm.
there's like this big jump from 7 to rank 3
Yeah, let me check where is that exactly. I just saw that.
on the rank graph.
Oh, let me check the rank graph. Yeah. Oh my god.
That was like my biggest. That's like when I set Sunglow and Kimi no Shiranai.
Yeah.
When I did both of those.
And you can see when the rebalance from Xexar occurred that you lost like
Oh, when was that?
May 14th. You lost like oh my god, like 500 PP or something to that effect. You can see the huge drop. But even then, I think you were still high ranked. May 2018. Yeah, you literally didn't even. I think you just lost a place, maybe. Maybe even that.
Ah, yeah, that was when Kokisi got first place by not doing anything.
Yeah.
That was it. That was it. Because like the top 10 wasn't really that active that year.
Yeah.
So Kokisi took it by the rework, and then I took it again.
Yeah, you took it again, and then you had like a scuffle with Itki for like a few months, but then you got on top for basically the entirety of 2018 afterwards. Sorry, and you held it down for a long time. So let's move on to you getting ranked number 1, and specifically the hate that you received. So obviously 4 years to get ranked number 1 is well, by old standards, not a long time, and it could be taken as suspicious, but nobody really had any proof against you as far as I'm aware, or people like tried to find anything, but there was no proof, but the hate was still there. And you even quit playing for a little bit, or you were you went silent. So when you originally became number 1, do you think that the hate like ruined the moment for you? Like, how was, let's say, the week, like a week after you got number 1? How was you were even streaming, right, at the time?
Yeah, I was streaming with my setup. Yeah.
So you got number 1. Obviously, at the moment, you had people that actually watched you, so there wasn't a lot of hate. But after you got number 1, the following streams, was there like a lot of hate in Twitch chat and stuff like that?
Well, back then, I think all of my streams there were people that were trolling, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Not even before I got rank 1. But I think before I got rank 1, I didn't even stream that much. So I started streaming the most after I got rank 1, and that's where I started receiving the most hate in my Twitch chat and everywhere.
So were people like DMing you on Discord like you don't deserve rank 1 or something? Can you describe what was the experience like for you? Like how was it for you across different platforms?
Okay, so I think the hate was basically because it was 2 groups of people, I think. The people who thought I was cheating, and the people who thought I didn't deserve rank 1 because of how I got it, basically, because of the maps I played,
Mm-hmm.
So that was a lot of people. A lot of people believed I was cheating back then. Like I knew that because Circle People was very active back then. like so many people watched Circle People.
Yeah.
And my replays there were like the only ones who got 50 dislikes per video. Something like that. Like, I don't know if it was a bot or something, or there was actually that many people disliking my replays. And on the comments, people saying like, "Farmer, fucking farmer, disgusting. This guy is cheating, shit like that. This guy doesn't." Like, people thought I was cheating because I didn't do scores on stream.
So how did that affect you? Like, you know, you would get on to play OS, which I assume was like your favorite game at the time. You were like high ranked. You just got number 1. Jesus Christ!
I was so excited. I was so excited.
Yeah. So you were excited because you got number 1, and then
Rank 1 on
just
the game.
yeah, and people just shit
Like,
on you. How did that
Yeah,
feel?
people shit on me. Like, I'll let you know this. My original goal on this game was to get top 10 on my country only.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started getting more goals and more goals. Then it was rank 1 on my country. Then it was top 100. I never thought I would get rank 1 on this. It was never a goal for me until I got like rank 5, you know?
Yeah, you didn't think you could make it, I guess.
No, I was like, when I started farming, I was like, I want to see how far up I can get. It's not like I want to get rank 1, I want to get rank 1. It's like, I want to see how far in the ranks I can get. And when I was so close, I was like, okay, what's the... And I don't know if it's the easiest way, but the way that the easiest for me, I guess, was to play those farm maps. You know?
Yeah.
And I wasn't even the only one doing that. Like, it's not like I was the only one playing farm maps. But people cheat so much on me because of playing those farm maps. And out of karma with Sotarks. And basically, I didn't even want to play the game.
Well, that's the main point that I wanted to get into.
Yeah, I know.
People don't get that much hate when they are farming until they start getting high up in the rankings. So, in your example, we can see that you had really fast growth, like in the rankings, but there wasn't nearly enough hate comments and just hate threads on you until you got number 1, because people didn't like how you got number 1. But I think it was more because your name is not Cookiesy, your name is Mathi, so I think that's why the hate was there, not because you were farming maps, because everybody was farming maps. Even I mean, Cookiesy more or less, I think by that time, before he got number 1 but doing nothing, he was also playing DT farm maps, like that one Zexar map. I don't know what's the name, like My Hero. He was the first FC on that, and then everybody just started FCing that after him.
He did remote control too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
that is like considered a farm map now, I think.
Yeah, so that's considered a farm map. Just really, he was like the trendsetter. So I guess people didn't really consider him like a farmer, and you know, he had a past of doing like crazy nomad stuff, hidden stuff. But I guess the issue was that in other cases, not just yours, people don't see that your first 500 play was a nomad play, or that you were a nomad player for the longest time. So they just think,
it's not like
this
I
rapper,
was only DT. Like they said, I was a DT one trick. I'm never been DT one trick. Like DT is like the last skill I learned in this game, and it's the one I'm the best at right now. But this is the last one I learned.
And that's because people just start noticing you when you start shitting out those DE plays, so they don't see your past, or they don't even look at it. Like I
also
yeah.
One point, the reason I said like people hated me of farm ups. Honestly, I don't think it was like farm ups in general. There was like this meme that it wasn't really a meme. It was like a hate trend, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
that I only played Sotark's maps. That was so dumb because yeah, I had some. Well, maybe it was a lot of Sotark's top in my top place, but it wasn't the only maps I played. Like, it's not my fault that Sotark's maps give the most PP, but people didn't understand that back then.
Well, yeah, because Sortarks at the time, he was just like, he was the mainstream mapper at the time.
Yeah,
That
he
was
was like
his
the
peak.
only PP mapper basically.
Yeah, he was the guy for mapping PP at that time, and nobody.
He was like the one who started it. Now we have so many PP mappers.
Yeah, so
He was like the only one. Like,
if you remember, there was the mentee program for like mapping, like mentoring, and from that we
yeah,
got like multiple PP
Armin,
mappers, like bro,
Reform.
yeah, Reform for example, and now we have like Broviak, that the guy,
Project.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
Fiery Ray. So
yeah,
many.
I'm not exactly sure who was like Sotork's mentor, but they all were inspired by them, I guess.
Yeah,
And now even Sotorks is considered a bad PP mapper because a lot of people think that his maps are not comfortable to play. They're playing like Reform or something. So uh,
yeah.
if
Like
you,
Sotarks isn't even the best PP mapper anymore.
yeah, so it would just the meta shifted from Sotarks to people that he taught. Like the student has become the master type of thing. Uh,
yeah.
So, back to the hate. Uh, you were getting hate for a pretty long time actually, and you basically just quit playing. You stopped like being active on Twitch, Twitter, us. Why was that? Like, what made you like stop talking to like, or like stop being
I
on social
stopped
media?
stopped playing basically. I stopped playing the game. That's what happened. Like back then, I wasn't even that active on Twitter or anything. Back then, I only used to post my videos on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
and play the game, and people were knew me because of my scores and everything. But after all of that hate, because of farm maps, because of cheating, because of all the drama when when so many people believed I was cheating, I was like, okay, I'm cheating. Like, I admitted I was cheating when I wasn't even doing it.
Oh yeah, that was like on stream, I think, or am I
Yeah.
mistaken?
Um. No. No. It was. Where was it? I said I was cheating somewhere. Yes.
I think I actually fell for the bait because someone posted on Reddit that you admitted on stream, and people debunked
Yeah.
it later, but I forgot about
That's
the
what I'm
other
talking about.
part.
There was a Reddit post. Let me search for it. Like, it had like more than 1K upvotes.
Yeah, it was like Matt admits to cheating on stream, and it's like what the fuck.
Yeah, that was it. But I was like, I admitted because so many people were like convinced,
Let me try and
and
find it.
so people believed what I said. I didn't think people were gonna believe what I said. But somebody made this post.
Oh yeah, I found it. Do you need a link?
Oh, never mind. It wasn't. It only has 300 upvotes. My bad.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but yeah, here it is. Here's everything you need to read.
Yeah, it's not even like you didn't even write it in chat. There's no, it doesn't say anywhere. What the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't. I think I never even said it.
You didn't
never
even
even-
say it.
I think I only said it in a comment. In that same post, I think. Yes.
Wait, where's
If
your?
you scroll down, the only time I said it is when I commented that. Yes, I am. Van Wen. Like, that's not even serious. That, who takes that seriously?
Yeah. I don't know how so many people fell for it. I mean, I even fell for it. I mean, for a bit.
Yeah, so many. Like, I bet you even had your doubts. Like, I was legit. Like, I think the whole community maybe thought I was cheating.
No, I was the guy who was like, wait, is this guy really gonna get #1 by playing? I don't know what was popular at the time, like that monochrome butterfly map. Like, he's really gonna get the people play and get #1 with that? Come on. But I don't know. I don't really. I was never like the type of person who writes Reddit comments. Like I rarely ever
Oh yeah.
write on Reddit, but I was never like, oh fuck this guy, this guy is retarded. I just like whatever. I can't do anything about it, and they're better than me anyway. So what do I know?
I really don't know why the Osu community is so full of those. Now I know, like, those people are fucking trolling, you know? Like, those haters, I don't think they're even seriously saying that stuff. Like, what they said to me, like, they flamed me. They said, fucking farmer, disgusting, you're a disgusting person. Like, so many hate comments,
Yeah.
only because other people do it. Like, nowadays that wouldn't affect me, but back then it really affected me because of how many people was.
So if you like logged on to play, would people just like spam your DMs on those like cheater or something? Was it that
Yeah.
bad?
Yeah, it was everywhere. It was PP farmer everywhere. It was.
One thing I wanted to mention about what you just said with hate comments. The vocal majority of people that were talking shit were like low-ranked players.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you agree with me. So a bunch
Yeah,
of
it's
like
still the same thing
Yeah.
nowadays.
nowadays like 6 digits and
Only 6
let's see-
digits put
Yeah.
those toxic comments.
I don't know if that's a stereotype or if that's actually true, but I feel like
I
a
mean,
lot of the
not
times
only
it's like
them.
that.
I'm not saying only they do it, but I've seen a lot of them. I can say that.
Yeah,
A
I don't
lot
know.
of them.
It's kind of a stigma that like the 6 digits are the most toxic ones.
For
which-
some reason, yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, like you just started playing the game and you're talking shit, like you don't know what you're even talking about.
I think that's it. That's the reason, because you don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, especially if they don't know the player. I mean, I'm gonna admit it, I didn't know who you were or anything. I just saw you on the Reddit threads. Like, you just got a new top EE player, you just got top 5. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know who this is, but okay. I mean, I never had, like, I don't know, I don't know how people feel so, let's call it passionate for the game. They like
Yeah.
spam, oh this guy sucks, oh this, so that. Like Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
How
they
do
take it so
they-
serious
yeah. How do you put
Because-
so much energy into that?
because they fanboy over a player so much that if somebody else they don't know take their place, of course they're gonna like hate him for no reason.
Yeah, I think back then the Cookiesy fandom was
Yeah.
also at its peak. So you just
Of course.
you fell into the pot at the wrong time, I guess. Taking number 1
Yeah.
from Cookiesy.
It was the wrong time maybe, but it was also maybe the perfect time for me to get rank 1, because not many people were fighting for it, and maybe like I just want to get rank 1. What's wrong with it? I don't need to get fight for it. Like nowadays, there's no way somebody gets rank 1. It's so hard now.
Yeah, so
It's so hard to get rank 1 now.
yeah, I think it's I'm not gonna say impossible, but it's really hard because of White Cat.
So hard,
he's just
and because there's so many farm maps you have to play if you want to get high PP numbers. The only maps that gives those stupid amount of PP, it's the maps that are mapped for that reason. Like Ustalize is mapped for PP, and all of those maps, you know. And
yeah.
the other maps that give more than 1k PP is the maps that Merami plays. So you have to be the best player of aim or speed to get rank 1 right now.
Yeah, but I don't think Merami, the maps that he played, at least some of them, were not like mapped for PP. Let's say Shern's.
No, I didn't say that. Like the maps, I don't mean to create drama or anything like
no,
this.
no, no,
but
of course.
like the maps I see on Whitecap stuff place, I think they are mapped for PP. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Like-
mean, yeah, that's true, totally.
And the maps I see on Merami stuff place, I think they were never made to even pass them with DT.
Yeah.
I don't think Ascension to Heaven was made to even be passed with DT. Like, how do you even pass that? I can't pass that map with DT.
He's
So
just breaking so many boundaries at the moment, and just
yeah, I'm not saying like Miami is better than Wildcat or anything. That's why I don't mean no drama with this.
yeah.
I'm saying I'm not saying Wildcat's top plays aren't impressive. I can't do that. I can't aim that. Like, but I am saying that maybe somebody can FC anime ban 3 mod. Somebody else might be able to do that someday close.
Yeah,
But I don't think somebody's gonna do Mo IKDT in the next year. No.
I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
So yeah,
I mean,
that's
comparing
how
White
it works.
Cat to Merami is like two different worlds. So
Yeah,
I
that's why
wouldn't.
I don't want to create any drama with that.
No, I didn't
But
think you were gonna create any drama in the first place. I'm just saying in
uh,
general.
I'm just saying in general. I think if you can rank one, you have to be one of those players. Like you have to be the best at your skill. I would say.
So you would say that, let's say, someone who's rounded out as a player wouldn't be able to get like rank 1 at the moment with the mapping meta.
From my perspective, yeah, because like I said, I think there is so many farm maps that the top players, I mean, already farmed them. Even myself, I have Anime Ban on my top place.
Yeah.
I have what else? I have fucking Guess Who Is Back on my top place. You have to place those maps to get PP because, like, let me give you an example of a play I did recently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know the map Baby Sweet, Very Love.
I think I do. I'm
Let
not
me,
gonna sing
like,
it, but I'm pretty sure I know it. Oh
I'll give you
yeah, I
the.
know this map. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
this map.
so if I only went for this type of score, it only gives me. It's not even worth 800, you know?
Yeah, I see that.
So I'm not gonna play those maps to get high on the rankings because it's not worth it. It's just, in my opinion, that play it's, let's say, 10 times better than Guess Who Is Back 3 mod, but it's worth 10 times less. But that's not fault of anyone. It's just that the PP system is not perfect. So you have to adapt to it if you wanna get high in the ranks.
Yeah, but even though, I mean, you do farm the new maps, but
Of course.
you still pull out great scores on old maps, such as Baby Sweet to Berry Love, but
Yeah.
I think it just shows like the difference between how people say nowadays old gen and the new gen players. Old gen players have like those older maps. I mean, you have that score, and like I didn't check your top lanes, but you probably have a lot of like older maps in your top lanes as well.
Recently, I've done a lot of unique scores.
Yeah,
I'm going
so
for a lot of those.
I think it's better to go for those unique scores rather than
Yeah,
trying
so
to get
since
like high PP.
I don't know, I didn't say that. Since I came back, I've only been going for this type of scores basically because it's what really brings me joy in this game, and I really enjoy playing these maps. I think they are so fun. They are not even mapped for PP. I just really enjoy playing them with DT, and I think they are a very good score. That's why I play them. I'm not playing them for the PP, you know?
Yeah.
But when I came back, I was like, oh, I'm ranked 15. I kinda wanna be in the top 10. What do I gonna do? I'm not gonna play those maps. I have to farm a little bit to maintain myself in the top 5. So I farmed a bit, and since then I've only been going for unique scores because I just wanna maintain the top 10.
Mm-hmm. So your goal right now is just to stay within top 10, yeah?
Yeah, as long as I can, and keep going for the scores I love. I don't really like going for anime band or shit like that. It doesn't really bring me joy, you know?
Yeah, I think hearing about you saying that is probably like the ideal end game for any player. Just to
Yeah.
play the stuff that you like and don't play what you have to play to get high
If you,
ranked.
of course, yeah, you can just go for those scores and don't care about ranking, or you can just be like me and care about both of them. And if you care about ranking, you're gonna have to play the farm maps, even if you don't like them.
Yeah.
But that's the game. That's awesome, I guess.
So tell me, to slowly wrap this up, Do you have any like OS plans for the future? What is your? I mean, you're already kind of in the end game. You got
Yeah.
number one. You're in top 10. What do you want to do with OS in the future besides setting those unique scores that you just mentioned?
Yeah. So as I said, I want to stay in the top 10 for as long as I can. As long as I keep playing the game, I mean. And also keep going for these scores. And in the near future, I'm already signed up for some tournaments that are coming soon. I'm gonna play on the Corsairs tournament. I don't know if you know it.
Yeah,
And
Corsairs.
also the GAF tournament.
Wait, which tournament?
GAF tournament. I don't know how to say.
Oh.
GAF. Yeah, that one. Those two. So I never really been a tournament player, but I think I wanna play some of them to try it out. To have fun mostly. Like play some tournaments for fun. And yeah, basically just enjoy the game for as long as I can play it and not get bored of it, of course.
And
Also keep streaming the game because I really like streaming. Like most of the time I play now, I stream it. So keep my Twitch channel active and keep playing for as long as I can, I guess.
Alright, so before we finish this, do you have like anything that you want to shout out? Anything that you want to mention?
No, not really. I think we talked about pretty much everything.
I'll link your Twitch stream also in the
Yeah,
description.
check my Twitch channel out. That's it.
Perfect.
Also, check my YouTube. Like, I have some good replays there that aren't anywhere else. Like, they're not on Circle People or Sipo. They're only on my channel, so definitely check my channel, my both channels.
Perfect. I'll link both of them in the description. I just wanted to thank you for coming to talk to me. I'm glad we could arrange a time, and I was glad that I was able to talk to you and just see what was it like for you both in 2018 and before that. Yeah, as I said, if you wanna check out Mathi, if you don't know him by any chance, I'll link his YouTube, his Twitch, I'll link his profile in the description. You can check him out. He's been a very good player for a very long time, and I think he definitely deserves some love, especially after the 2018 drama. We forgot to cover the Sword Arcs thing, but if you really care about that, you can just see the Reddit threads. It doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna go into it. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's just a very dumb old drama.
Yeah, it's dumb old drama and it doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah.
So, thank you to everybody who was watching this. Thank you, Mathi. And, sorry?
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, no problem. Alright, so, yeah. Thank you for watching, guys, and hope to see you next time. Bye.